Alright, so what I'm going to do today is strip this Arrma Infraction. This is just a stock roller. And all I need is really just the front end parts. I'm not really going to strip the whole thing. Was going to do another video on other things with this build, but I'm not. This is 2.5 mil. Alright, so that one's pretty tight, as you can tell. Let's get this off right here. Don't need this, so let's get that out the way. No. So we got that, we got this off. Pretty much what I'm trying to do is just disconnect this front end pretty quickly. So let's flip it over. Let's see what we're working with. It's probably going to be a 2.5 mil as well. And these ones are pretty tight, Loctite into these. That out. Alright, so that's good. Disconnect this one. Jeez, what is going on here? Come on, Arrma. Put Loctite on everything, so just keep that in mind. So this one is spinning, this one is spinning. All I'm trying to do is get that one off. So let's see where we're at. Same thing on the other side. Let's put that back in. So, gotta get these out. The main thing with this one is it seems like it's spinning in place. Let's see where we're at. Since that wants to stay in, let me just lock this back down real quick. And what I'm going to do on this side is pretty much hold this one's that spinning. And tighten that one. So I can break this loose. And we're still spinning on this side, so I'm gonna just take this one. Jeez, everything is harder when you're on the video, but off video, all this is pretty easy. So I would say, since this is a new build from Arrma, everything is Loctite, so it is going to seem more difficult. There we go. Normally you preheat these if you wanted to get these Loctite bolts breaking loose. So that's why I'm having these issues. So as you can see, I got those out. Get these two out the way. These two bolts are going to fall out. These two bolts are from the front end. As you can see, the bolts are from areas like this. On this one, two on the front. Things like that, and that nature. So this is pretty much out of the way. That's pretty much loose. Let's see what we got working with. And those are pretty much loose. I'm gonna go to the 2.0 bit. Take this one off. Give me 1 second. Take this one off. And if you don't know, these bolts right here that I'm taking out are 2mm bolts. So I got that loose. And this is pretty much good. So as you can tell, you got these two bolts that's holding this plate on, these two bolts that's holding that on. And then you have these bolts right here that's holding this plate on, and then you got these bolts right here that's holding that, and that. That out the way. So now you can get access to these 2.5mm bolts to take these off. These are going to be Loctited, so I'm going to try to break them loose by hand first. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So got those pretty much out of the way. It should be good. I gotta get this 2.0 bolt right here. Most of this Arrma car is pretty much 2.0, 5.5mm nuts, 2.5mm. See if this is loose. There we go. Front axle right here. Front diff right there. Get the other half of this car out the way.